1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people then for today. There's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine no possessions, and if you can, no need for greed or hunger. Brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you join us, and the world is one. Hello everyone, welcome. So glad you guys are all with us today. We're going to take a few minutes and do our grounding. Bring this grounding candle for us. So if everybody can stand up. Just feet shoulder width apart, nice and straight, shoulders back. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and let it out. And I want you to imagine a beautiful bright light as far up as you can see it or imagine it. Now imagine that bright light slowly coming down and entering the top of your head, going down through your throat, past your shoulders, through your chest, your abdomen. And when this light hits down by your tailbone, it is going to turn into a beautiful red sphere. Just imagine that red sphere turning. Now imagine that red sphere sending red roots down your legs, through your thighs, through your calves, down through your feet and through the floor of this room. And as they enter Mother Earth, Just imagine them spreading in every direction. Just feel that rooting feeling. Just feel how grounded you are and centered you are in this moment. We're so grounded right now that nothing could knock you over. Nothing can knock you out of your good space. Just stay right here for a moment. Now take a deep breath in and exhale it out. And know that you can go through this process at any time that you need some grounding. You could go out and take your shoes off and step on some grass and close your eyes and go through this process and just ground yourself anytime you need it. You can open your eyes. Thank you.
And at this time, we'll have the introduction and announcements with Pastor Jane. Good morning, APAC. I'm so grateful that you're here with us again today. For those of you that haven't been here before, welcome. And for those of you that have been and are continuing, thank you so much for your presence and your ongoing presence, both in person and online. We are All People, All Truths House of Enlightenment, in case you're not sure where you landed. Our acronym for All People, All Truths House of Enlightenment is APATHOE. And if you add .com on the end of that, you'll be on our website. You'll know where you landed when you get to our website, and once again, that's APATHOE.com. Because it's very colorful, it's very artistic, the photography is amazing, and so are the graphics. Our web developers and graphic artists have worked long and hard to get our website to the stage it is now, and it's not done, it's still a work in progress, but you can cruise through it. You'll see lots of information about us, about all of the things that we're about. They're all on our website. We're also on 11 social media platforms, and hopefully we're streaming live today. So I'm so grateful for you, and I hope that you'll continue to join us. We are always looking for volunteers. We need volunteers from the top to the bottom. Every position, we need help setting up, we need help tearing down, we need help in our leadership, we need help in every aspect. We need directors on our board. We're always looking for people with good skills and abilities to come and share with us. So please consider volunteering. You can do that in a number of ways. You'll find my cell phone number everywhere, as well as our email address, and you can text or call me, either one. You can leave a message on our website. You can leave it in the comments. There's a place on there for you to sign up to get text updates or email updates. You can just leave your information in those fields, and we'll automatically get back with you and let you know what's going on a regular basis. The next thing is, I want you to know that we are a non-religious LGBTQIA+ spiritual center. You know, what the heck is that? That means that we are a spiritual center by the LGBTQIA+ community for the LGBTQIA+ community. And of course the A in that LGBTQIA stands for our allies, who we cannot live without. I don't know what we would do without our allies every day of our lives, because they're the people that reach out and support us and hold us up and take a stand with us against all those who are not with us. So our allies are important to us and an integral part of our community, and are always welcomed here in everything we do. We have allies in our leadership and on all levels, and we have all the aspects of our community working with us, helping develop programs in our outreach, and that's ongoing. So about that outreach, we have an umbrella program called Dawn's House that when it becomes everything it will be in the future, we're starting out obviously with support groups and support for people that suffer from alcoholism, drug addiction, dysfunction, sexual abuse, domestic violence, grief, you name it, we're developing a support group for it, and we can use your help with those things as well. So Dawn's House will be the umbrella term for all of our outreach programs that go to helping people through whatever suffering they're going through. Also, we are going to develop group homes for runaway teens, teens that have been driven from their homes or have fled from their homes because of the treatment they received there due to who they are in our community. So it's somebody's job to take these kids as their own and help them grow up and become a stable part of our community and the world. And if not our job, then whose? As adults in our community, we must look after our youth and take them under our wing and do everything that we can for them. So if you need help, you're out there on whatever level, whether you're a teen, an adult, suffering on whatever level, please reach out to us. You can do that in all the same ways that you can reach out to us to volunteer, but please reach out to us so we can help you. And if you're wanting to help us on another level, and maybe you can't, your schedule's too much, you can't volunteer to do some more work, then maybe you can help us financially. We have a red donate button at the top of each of our website pages to help support us. It's up in the top right-hand corner. Hit that donate button and give us $1 or $1 million, whatever you have to spare. If you're someone that has all you need, we ask today that you please take a step back and consider what you have and what you might be able to spare to help us develop these programs for our community. In addition to that, obviously, our church, our spiritual center, or whatever you want to call us, we are non-religious, and what we teach is how to be the best version of yourself and how to make your contributions, the contributions that is all of our purpose. Everyone has the same purpose on the planet, the big picture purpose, and that is to help our fellow humans. So we teach these tools and tricks on how to step up and be the best person that you can be and get rid of all that suffering that plagues us all. There's no one that escapes it. But there are escape routes if you practice them. So join us and learn what you will and manifest what you will. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I'll see you again in a little while. Okay, and next we'll have our invocation. That was a very little while. Yes, I was a little confused apparently. Anyway, this is the time in our service where we send energy to first the people closest to us, our family, the people that we know and have a connection with that are suffering. And we do this by calling out their name or their circumstance, whatever you're comfortable with doing. And I will go first and call out people close to me that I would like us to send love and healing energy to today. After we do this first segment of our invocation, then we'll move on to the second segment, which is sending love and healing energy to all of our LGBTQIA plus community. We will light candles for each segment of our community, and then we will move on to people suffering all over the world and light a candle for them. When we're all done with all 3 of these segments, then we'll drum and send focus, love, and healing energy to everyone that we mentioned, and send that love and healing to them, and the drumming will help us do that. Drumming does about 20 things to your brain, in addition to helping you focus and calm, and helps us send the energy exactly where we want it to go. So if you'll join us, and if you don't have a drum, grab a pot and a spoon if you're at home. Your body doubles as a drum. It's a walking, talking musical instrument anytime, day or night. The coffee table in front of you if you're at home. If you're here in person, you'll find that there's instruments, tambourines, maracas, hand drums, what have you, scattered throughout. Please grab one and feel free to bang along with us. That's what we need, and I know you think that maybe you can't drum, but trust me, it will all come together magically as drum circles do. So, Pastor Teresa, if you'll come up and, oh no, I'm sorry. Let's do the first segment first. So I'll start. Please send love and healing energy to my daughters, Dawn and Julie, and to all of my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, and my brother Charlie and his wife and children and their children. Please wrap them all in love and healing energy, and help them to each individually get through their own personal suffering. Additionally, please wrap my friends in love and healing who have lost their spouses or their children. First, to Diane Jarvis Holcomb, who is in ill health herself and who has lost her life. Please wrap her in love and healing, and help her be well. And to my good friend Diane Wolcott Watson, who lost her wife Carolyn, and more recently lost her son Hans. And to my dear friend Marty Flaherty, who lost her daughter Nicole. And to my friend Vicki Larson, who lost her son Joey. I seem to be a magnet these days for people that have lost their adult children. And perhaps that's because I manifest the suffering that I am going through. I draw people that are going through similar suffering like a magnet to me. I lost my daughter Dawn 5 years ago, and since that time I have magically been connected with people that either already had lost their child, their adult child, or have lost them since I met them. So please wrap all of my friends, my acquaintances, my loved ones in healing and love energy, and all of the families of everybody watching today and everybody in person today. Let's remember everybody's families and the people they know and love around the world, all of our personal connections. And while we're drumming, let's pay particular attention to this. And also, those of you that are out there online, please text over message on Facebook or wherever you're watching us today, and tell us who to wrap in love and healing energy, and we will include them all in our drumming today, in our energy sending, so that we can just envelop everyone in our healing and love. Pastor Teresa, if you'll now come up, and I mean it this time, and help me by lighting candles for each segment of our LGBTQIA plus community. So first, for our lesbian sisters. Thank you. And next for our gay brothers. And next for our bisexual siblings. And for our transgender siblings. and for our queer and questioning siblings, and for our intersectional community, and our transgender community get a beating as they walk their journey through life, perhaps more so than the rest of us. Our intersectional community gets a double or a triple whammy. First of all, because they're part of our LGBTQIA plus community, and secondly, because they might be of a different race. They might have a disability. They might have any other thing going on with them that people don't recognize as something good. So they tend to get beat up about that even more. So they get it once for being in our community and once for whatever else they've got going on. Where they have been born in a foreign country, what religion they might practice, all of that is intersectionality. And last but not at all least, please light a candle for our angel allies who love and support us every day and take the stand and fight the fight with us. And again, for everyone all over the world suffering whatever they are suffering. And at the same time, let's be mindful of the floods in Syria and the earthquakes and the fires and all of the people suffering disasters around the world and all the other suffering that is going on. So please, let's be all inclusive and wrap everyone everywhere in our love and healing, and let us drum. Orlando, can you give us a heartbeat? And now, lean on me with our music team.
One, two, three, four.
And next, we'll have Pastor Donna with her chakra teaching.
Hello again. So we're going to go through our chakras. We did the root earlier. It's right down here at the base of the spine. Second one is your sacral. It's a couple inches below your belly button. Just imagine red or orange sphere right there. Third one is our solar plexus. A few inches above our belly button. It's yellow. Fourth one is our heart chakra. Right. Okay, I was a little baby trouble last week anyways. Heart chakra, green. Get your heart. Sixth one is your throat chakra. It's light blue. It's right here at the little dip in your collarbone. Sixth is your third eye. It's indigo. Right up here in between your eyebrows. And the seventh chakra, your crown chakra, right at the top of your head. And up here. So I want to focus on the third one today, the solar plexus, which is a few inches above your belly button. This is your personal power chakra. In Sanskrit, it's called Manipura. Mani means shining gem, and Pura means the place. So it's the place of the shining gem. So if I can get everybody just to put your hands right on that place and close your eyes for a minute. And just try to feel that energy right there. Connect with how you are feeling today. Is it powerful and confident, excited and happy? Or is it a little bit lacking energy and don't have, very much confidence in yourself? Which space are you in right now? And which one do you usually go through each day with? So imagine right there that yellow sphere turning, turning, turning. And let that beautiful yellow color go in both directions and fill up your whole body with that color. Down your legs, just filling up every organ and every atom and every muscle, everything. Just your whole body is that shining gem right now. Just feel that warm, fiery This will help balance this chakra. And do this any time that personal power is not, strong, and if you're lacking confidence. Work on clearing this chakra. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale out. You can open your eyes. Thank you.
And next is our level up with Pastor Kay. Hello again. So, today I would like to talk about our life energy. The energy that is our life and our life's energy, which kind of sounds a little weird. So let me explain. First of all, we really have two bodies. That doesn't make a lot of sense, I know, but we do. We have our outer body that we're all familiar with, that we use every single day of our life. We use it to get up out of bed in the morning, to walk around all day, to do all the things that we need to do. We pick up stuff, we lift stuff, we drag stuff, we carry stuff, we move around, we fix things, we wash things, we take care of our home and each other, and do whatever we do. Some of us are even more physical, and we might be a mechanic or a maintenance person or a construction worker, so we're really physical all the time. And some of us are less physical and maybe sit behind a desk, behind a computer. Maybe we manage people, we do things that aren't as physical and they're more what we call brainiac. But we're still using our physical bodies every day, no matter what we do during any given day. Whether we're still in the workforce, whether we're retired, whether we haven't even started the workforce yet because we're too young. No matter what we do, we use our physical bodies every day, all of those of us that are capable of using them. So the other body that we have that so few are ever aware of in their lifetime, it's part of our journey to recognize that there is a second body called the inner body. Now, the inner body is our life force. It's our energy force. There's energy, and I want you to close your eyes for a minute, just to help you focus. And I want you to feel your toes. Just envision your toes and feel them, and sit with that for a second. And now I want you to wiggle your toes and see that your toes are alive. They have your life energy in them, causing them to be able to move. And now I want you to feel your foot, your whole foot, including your toes, and kind of wiggle your foot around and feel its energy. And now your legs. And pay special attention to your knees. Just bend your knees back and forth a couple of times. Swing your feet. Feel that life in you, that life energy moving. Just feel the energy. Connect with the energy that's allowing you to move. Now feel that energy in your upper thighs and in your hips and in your buttocks and in your stomach and in your chest and in your back and your shoulders and your throat and your head. Now wiggle all your body parts around. Get them moving. Make every one of them know they're alive. Feel that energy. Feel that energy everywhere in your body. Your shoulders, your neck, your head, everything. Move it around and just feel the energy of it. Now stop moving and be still. Don't lose the connection to the energy. Right now, you should be able to feel it as a very mild pulsation or vibration. You should feel the tingle everywhere in your body. Wherever you focus, you will feel that tingle. So start at your toes. Focus on your toes. Focus on your feet. Keep focusing on your toes while you're focusing on your whole foot, and your ankle, and your calves, and your knees, and your upper legs, and your hips, and your buttocks, and your stomach, and your chest, and your back, and your shoulders, and your arms, and your hands, and your fingers, and your neck, and your head, and feel it. Feel it all. Feel the energy. Feel the energy, not the body part itself, but the energy in the body part that is connected to all of your body parts. It's connected to everything about you. Your life force or your life energy, it's the same thing. And this dwells in you 24/7, every day of your life. It's there. We often are unaware of it. We just go through life using our bodies, our outer bodies, and never paying any attention to our inner bodies. Our inner bodies, again, is that energy, that life energy of yours, that is the absolute portal to the now. The now and the stillness and the oneness with all that is. This is the absolute portal to get into the now, so that you're in the present moment and you're not left behind listening to that egoic mind and letting it run your life. Because it will if you give it the opportunity. Most people spend their lives visiting the present moment every now and then. But I ask you today to work on spending your life being in the now, living in the now, being in the present, and visiting every now and then that egoic mind. When it shoots up its ideas and its little chatter and tells you how terrible you are and what you're doing bad and what you should do differently, because everything is a judgment for our egoic minds. While you're hearing that, just smile. Acknowledge that it's there. Acknowledge that this is your conditioning from your entire life. Your parents started it when you were a child, and then you took over and continued it for them when you became an adult. And every day of your life, your egoic mind will rule you and control you and have you doing a whole bunch of crazy things and never being happy and just continuing to suffer your whole life, because you can never, ever, ever live up to what that egoic mind wants you to do or be, because there is no success at the end of the egoic mind. The only way to end that egoic mind is to be in the present moment. So how else can you do that? Well, if you have a hard time focusing on your life energy, lay flat on your back. I say do it in the morning, do it at night before you go to sleep. Do it in the morning, first thing when you wake up, before you start your regular morning meditation. Lay flat on your back and do what we just did here. Start with your toes and work upward. Don't work downward, work upward. Let that energy flow in your body. Get it moving, be present. That's exactly what that does. When you are in the moment, thinking about each of your body parts, you are in the present moment. So if your inner body is the portal to the now, then the now is the portal to stillness, to being. It's the ultimate now. You can't get there without being in the now. It's enlightenment. It's being. It's the connection, becoming one with all that is. Being in that one energy group and knowing it, That includes all people that have ever been, all people that are now, all people that will ever be. That also includes all animals and plant life. All of us, all living things are in one energy group. And if you think that things aren't part of our presence, then think again. This podium, yeah, it's here. It's part of my life. It's now part of your life. It's here. And we need to recognize it and accept it and feel its presence. And we can do this if we just focus on the podium for a moment. It literally will show us its presence. We literally can feel that this is something in this room, in this space. It is something that is needed by us. It's wanted. It's a little cherished. I love this podium. And I feel it. I feel the presence of it. It's part of my every Sunday. It's part of my every Sunday. If this wasn't here, I'd be like, oh, wait, something's missing. This has to be here. It's part of me now. It's part of what I need on Sundays and sometimes some other days. Every single thing, our car, our furniture, our dishes, our stove, our refrigerator, everything in our life is part of what makes up our present moment. They're here, they're in our path. We can't exist without them, or so we think. Or we go back to the days where we had to carve out a bow and arrow and go kill our food. If we didn't have all the things that we have in our life, we'd go back far. And we wouldn't have the modern day conveniences. Those things too, that bow and arrow, would then be part of our presence. But they're not, because we have evolved. So we have all these things in our life that we should be grateful for and should acknowledge and feel the presence of while they're with us. Gratitude creates energy around us that lets us manifest more things that we can use that are helpful to us, that we might want or desire. Gratitude is the key to getting more things. So when we're grateful for the things in our life, and the people in our life, and the plants, and the animals in our life, all the creatures, then we'll see more of those flowing into our space on a regular basis. The other key is forgiveness. Without gratitude and forgiveness, we have a hard time living in the now. So, forgiveness. Let's talk about that for a second. In order to become enlightened, we must first forgive everything in our life. We must forgive all of those who did tiny things to us that offended us or hurt us, medium-sized things, and great big huge things. Some people were physically harmed or damaged, abused physically, mentally, attacked. We've all had stuff, and people have done things to us, and on the other hand, we have done things to others as well. So we first forgive ourselves for all of the things that we did to others. And then we work on every day forgiving someone who did something to us. And I find that it's much easier if we do that one a day, like a vitamin. Every day in your morning meditation, I highly recommend that you do my 5 phases of meditation. And in that is forgiveness, so that every day in your morning meditation, you go through the process of forgiving one person that did something to you, to hurt you or offend you or change your life in some way that you prefer that it didn't get changed. Forgive. Be grateful and forgive. Recognize your life energy. Again, it's the portal to be in the now. Focus on your breathing. If you can't go right to your life energy in your inner body, focus on your breathing. Do that for 2 or 3 minutes, and then you'll be able to focus on your energy in your inner body, And you'll know that you're focused well because you'll feel the tingle. That is the energy in your body, that tingle that you can feel. Move things around, get it all woke up, and then just feel your life energy all through your body, vibrating on just a tiny little wave. And let that wave through your body as you feel it. Just recognize it as your life energy and let it just go from the top of your head to the bottom of your toes and then back up again. And do that 3 or 4 times while you're laying on your back, in bed, in the morning and at night. Open up that portal so that you can spend more and more and more of your time living in the present moment and therefore doing away with your own suffering. That's how you shut down the egoic mind. That's how you overcome suffering in your life. There really is no other way, unless you really drug yourself up. And that's temporary. So please focus on your life energy. Remember to be grateful for all that's in your life and to forgive all of those that have hurt you. And forgive yourself for all of those that you have hurt and offended. Namaste. Thank you. And next, let's have a mindful meditation with Pastor Donna. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 3 Little Birds with our music team.
Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning. This is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. This morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds pushed by my doorstep with sweet tongues. The melody's pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you.
And now we'll have that mindful meditation with Pastor Don.
Okay, I'm gonna get everybody to sit up straight in their chairs, their feet grounded on the floor. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and let it out. I'm gonna take deep breaths in, hold it, then let it out. And when you're holding it, that is the space where all your answers are found. So take a deep breath in, feel the air into your lungs, hold, and exhale and let it go. Inhale in, hold, and exhale out. Inhale in, feel that air, hold, and exhale out. Inhale in, 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 hold, and exhale out. Now take a nice, really, really big breath in, and audible exhale, let it all go. Open your eyes. Thank you.
And next is our benediction. My mic on? No? Okay. The mic behind you. Okay, I'm probably loud enough, right? No? Okay. Try this. Okay, can you hear me now? All right, excellent. If everybody will please rise and repeat after me. Peace to my brothers.
Peace to my brothers.
Peace to my sisters.
Peace to my sisters.
Peace to my siblings.
Peace to my siblings.
Peace to the whole world.
Peace to the whole world.
And peace to me.
And peace to me.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's much appreciated. It's much appreciated. Please go in peace and manifest what you will. Now we'll hear from our music team with All You Need Is Love. And please stay after for our drum circle.
Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. There's nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. There's nothing you can know that can't be known. Nothing you can see that can't be shown. Knowing you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love's all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love's all you need. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Love is all you need.
Okay. Let me try to do this. Let's see here. A brief drum lesson. For those of you that have never drummed before, please stay for our drum circle. And if you'll go to page 3 of your program, you'll see what I like to call, if you can say it, you can play it. So, what does that look like? 2 beats is a heartbeat. 3 beats is hot chocolate. Chocolate. 4 beats is mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes. 5 beats, I love apple pie. I love apple pie. 6 beats, I love to play my drum. I love to play my drum. 8 beats, chocolate milk and potato chips. Chocolate milk and potato chips. 9 beats, won't you come with me on vacation? Won't you come with me on vacation? 10 beats, alligators don't walk well on leashes. Alligators don't walk well on leashes. Alligators don't walk well on leashes. Okay, so now we're ready for our drum circle. Let's please send peace and love and healing worldwide to everyone. Let's drum.